Thank you very much, Mr. Chintan Udela, sir. So money attracts everyone. So now next, this isn't just about getting rich, right? So yes, thank you very much. Now in healthcare is not now only confined to practicing in clinics and wards. This is about becoming an innovator, a creator, okay, not just a practitioner. So in that we can have some insight from our next speaker regarding opening of door or world where idea can change lives. So our next speaker, Mr. Yash Pandya, please welcome. He is life sciences and healthcare innovation specialist, startup mentor, policy and program director.
Hello. Thank you so much, sir, for warm introduction.
Please.
I can understand the whole day you have so many sessions, so many information you gather, you processing that. So I'm not taking much time, but I will share some of the very key important things to you. And being a doctor, after completing your MBBS, you have so many different aspects of investment. The previously sir has mentioned. Actually, I want to ask him, why not the startup? Why they are not investing in the startup? Because in my last slide, I'm showing you 20 doctors from you, and you know all of them, some cardiologists and all. They have started their own startup, right? So in my presentation, I will give you what are the challenges right now in the healthcare sector facing, what are the opportunities are available, and how government give you grants and you can easily access. So not taking much time, I will start with our former president has given very big statement, and I always believe in that we are not only the country of billion people to feed, but billion minds to innovate. APJ Abdul Kalam sir, and with this vision, our honorable Prime Minister has given the big impact that when we are completing the 100 years, we are playing a big role because we are the youth, the third economy in the world when we see us, because the startup playing a very impactful role. And so how many people you believe that Saraswati and Lakshmiji stay together? Okay, these guys will believe. Okay, so rest are not believe. Okay, no, actually they are believing. So one of the two examples I am giving, and one of the books you have learned, the biochemistry. So first guy, George M. Whiteside, he is an MIT professor, and he has written biochemistry books. So many books are there, and he has made the Granzyme company, which is in Germany and US, and he has patented. So he started his journey as a professor first. 30 years he was just doing the professorship, teaching the students, and when he became the 50, he started investing into a startup, and whatever the patents he have converted into the business. And the second example is Robert S. Langer. He is from the Harvard University, and he has more than 150 articles he has written. 150 patents in his name is a big thing. 1050 પેટન્ટ તમારી પોતાની હોય એટલે તમે આ જીવો નહીં, તમારી આવતી 10 પેઢી બી કંઈ નહીં કરે તો બી ચાલશે. So, and after that 250 pharmaceutical companies took that patent and make the products. Some of the cancer drugs, biochemical cancer drugs, the immunotherapy which we are using, he is the brain behind that. So these are the challenges right now which we are facing. So 1,800 patients, against them only one doctor is available. This is McKinsey data. Yesterday night I got this data from the McKinsey's website. 65% of rural areas not still get the specialized doctor and any facilities they have. 63% of we are depend on the foreign countries for medication or the devices or any operation tools. 31% of CAGR we have, as of now, we have captured by the telemedicines, by the doctors. So if any operation is going over here from the US, someone is guide you. So only 30% we have captured as of now. And very interestingly, against 1 lakh patients, only one radiologist is there. the precise reason they can tell you. And last, the 40% of the doctors are giving, or we have only reliable on the prescription which is orthodox, or the previously medicines are available, not the personalized medicines are available yet. Now what the solution is there? So anything which is existing, but you are come up with any innovative solution. Innovative solution must be time consuming is more, but you can less the time. If innovation will be there, which can be cheap product, but the good quality is there. If innovation will be there, something which can be in a very impactful and easy access of that technology by yourself. So those are considering in the innovation or innovation cycle according to the Startup India. Anyone who has started their company, private limited, LLP or partnership, it's considered as a startup. Second, 10 years from the day of incorporation. Agar aapne, today you make your company, after 10 years you become not a startup. And the third thing is that when you earn 100 crores, so you make your company within 5 years you make 100 crore of revenue, you no longer become a startup, right? You come into the IPO now. Last but not the least, 5 things is very important if you started your startup. First, innovation should be there. Scalability is there, because you are making a good product, innovative product, but you cannot do the scale. For 1,000 people you can do it, but for 20,000 millions people you cannot do it. It's not worth it. Sustainability. During the COVID time, so many sanitizers are making, masks are making, but now no one is using that, right? So that's not sustainable. Something which can after 5 years or 10 years people will rely on your product, or people will think, oh, this product is very important. Job creation, you can give the job instead of looking for a job. As my previous lecture and this lecture is a little bit contradict. I am saying you make your own boss. He said you become the boss of someone else. And last but wealth creation. And the one common thing from the previous lecture is wealth creation. You can do it by yourself also. So as of now, the India's opportunity, if you are coming into the startup ecosystem, $638 billion has been invested into this is the market of total healthcare and medical sector. 107 billion is already invested in this startup ecosystem. 11,000 plus startups are available in the website of Startup India. 1.13 billion startups are specifically looking for the healthcare related medical devices or technology or services related startups getting the funding. And 4,23,023 are total registered startups, but out of that is 1,99,000 is 881. So there is a one difference is here. So 4 lakh startups total jaka Bharat ma. But only 1,99,000 or nearby 2 lakh startups get the DPIIT. DPIIT is something people who has a genuinely innovation in their product, got a patent or trademark or design, anything IP related things in their startup, they can get this certificate. Plus point is that any government from any state, you can eligible to get the grants. So if your startup is incubated in Gujarat, your company is from Gujarat, but from Delhi or Telangana or Chhattisgarh or West Bengal, anyone they have their own fund, you can eligible to get that funds in your company. And in Delhi, every year they are doing the Mahakumbh of startups. So you can take the store over there and pitch your idea in front of the Prime Minister. From last 7 years, Prime Minister listing the 20 ideas, top 20 ideas of India, and they are spending 20 to 30 minutes to one-to-one startups. So if you are DPIIT registered, you can get that opportunity. 56 sectors are segregated in the startup ecosystem. In that, 4 sector is from the healthcare, medical devices, sustainable and technology based. And 62% are hiring the startups in the AI, ML and the technology based startups are there. Okay, so this is very important. How many of you completed the MBBS and now go for MD or something like that? Or maybe completed the MD and your own idea in the startup ecosystem? Youngsters are here. Anyone wants to start their own idea and work in your startup or something like that? No one is interested in the startup ecosystem. Great. Anyway, so interesting is that your parents, my parents and the doctors over here as paying the tax, and with that tax, Gujarat government has 5,000 crore rupees. If you are not taking that money, you are in loss. So Gujarat government is the only government in India, last 5 years is number 1, because if you have a 12th fail in Gujarat and you have an idea, you go to your school, if you are in a college, you go to your university and tell your idea, they can give 2.5 lakhs directly in your account. And I'm not joking, they are genuinely doing. So Gamers Sola, they got this time official BJ Medical is also applied, and one more university, Ahmedabad Dental College, got this grant. So they can give directly grant to your account, personal account. You don't have to make a company also. with your name you can get that money. So 2.5 lakhs of grant, if you have a good idea, you pitch in front of your jury members of the university and they can give these ideas. If you fail, it's fine, you don't give it back to the government. But how you fail, where you fail, that you have to explain and they will guide you. So next time you will not fail. And in startup ecosystem, we are saying if you fail, fail fast. You learn very quick, right? Once you avail that, it's fine. If you don't avail, it's fine. I hope next door of this building, Gujarat University ki exact सामने 5,000 crore they have invested and they make a building of iHub, Gujarat Student Startup Innovation Hub. I was working there for 5 years over there. So they are giving up to 10 lakhs of grant. So if you want to receive proof of concept or MVP level, if you have in your mind, it's not idea, but beyond the idea you have something, then they are giving up to 10 lakhs of grant. Interestingly is there, for 2.5 lakhs and for 10 lakhs of grant, IP support we are giving extra money. So if you want to register for your patent worldwide, then 1.75 lakhs they are giving. And if you just want to apply for India, then 75,000 rupees additionally they are giving. One more scheme is that the Department of Science and Technologies, these are the rest of the things which you have a company and you have to work full time. Right, only for iHub and SSIP you can study or you are doing something job or somewhere and start your startup, it's fine. But for the 50 lakhs of grant, you have to be focused on your startup and you just full time working on that. iCreate, have you heard about the iCreate? Anyone from here? Yeah, again, taxpayers' money. Please go. So it is into the Bawla. So Industry and Mines Department have make this incubation center. Honorable Prime Minister is the chairperson of this incubation center. It's a very good incubation center. They are giving up to 50 lakhs of grant. As iHub is the education department, they are giving 10 lakhs of grant. These people are giving up to 50 lakhs of grant. And Industry and Mines Department, this is a very interesting scheme. If you have a startup, and you want to make a proof of concept to the MVP or the early traction, ki no one is interested, no, I don't want to invest in your startup. Normally family, friends or this kind of any family ventures, they can come into that and give the money. 30 lakhs of grant they are giving if no one is bothering about you, but Industry and Mines Department are giving this of grant. So in that only company must be registered, that's it, from Gujarat, and you have to pitch in front of the iCreate panel discussion, jury members, and they are giving up to 30 lakhs of grant. Interesting is there, if you have a female co-founder in your startup, so there is a founder and co-founder, is your female is co-founder, then you are eligible to get 3 lakhs of rupees as a salary for 1 year. So 25,000 rupees is a salary. But if you don't have female founder, both are male, it's fine, it's 20,000 of salary they are giving, so 2,40,000 they are giving additionally for up to 1 year. So within 1 year or 2 years, you use your 30 lakhs and this salary, and now you are seeing that I want more money for the social impact. And if you publish a paper with your whatever the work you have done, they are giving additionally 10 lakhs of rupees. And once you use all this money and you require go for a IIM, that sir, I want to learn some extra program where I can talk about investment and how I can get to the Shark Tank, because I'm giving some examples also after this. So they are giving the 3 lakhs of fees while you are doing the extra program for 3 months or 2 months of program. So additional that 3 lakhs also given by this Industry and Mines Department. And last but not the least, before my birth, Gujarat Venture Fund Limited, GVFL, is giving money in the startup ecosystem from 1990s. So startup word is new, but Gujarat is doing from 1990s, before that also. So they are giving up to 15 crores of investment in your startup if you are ready with your good idea. These are some of the successful startup in healthcare sector. The farm is and all are 100 crores of company. Maybe you are knowing all these things. Some of the challenges the doctors are facing, or the doctors wants to come into the startup ecosystem, how they can come. So I'll quickly take this slide over here. The 3 paths is very important. Being yeah. So yes sir, Tata 1mg is a startup, sir. Even interesting thing is that Mahindra has a good money, right? But Mahindra started the First Cry. So First Cry was a private limited, though Mahindra is invested in that startup. Similarly in Tata 1mg also. So Tata has their own, so many companies are there, but Tata make a private limited company specifically in healthcare sector, the telemedicine, and they can come into the startup, and then they started the raising the money. Okay, so these are some of the challenge, but important thing is that being a doctor, you can start your startup, but you don't want to start your startup. Then one more thing is that you can do, there are so many startups comes to me, they are non-medical, they come up with the medical products, either medical devices or technology or services. So you can come as a mentor to that startup. So that is one of the challenge the startup can solve by, because you have the clinical and the technical knowledge you have, they doesn't have. And the end of the day, either doctor is using or the patient is using their product. So you can come as a mentor in that. Second, you can be a co-founder of those startups. And last but not the least, as a design thinker or as an innovator, because one of the hardest study is in top 5 hardest studies, medical is one of them. So after giving so much time and hard things you learn, so some more creative you have, and that creative you can use it by this startup ecosystem also. These are the main areas now healthcare sectors are looking for the new innovation. One is AI diagnostics, precise genomics, so CRISPR technology and all for the cancer therapy and all, surgical robotics and the digital therapeutics. Okay, so this is the periodical table of startup ecosystem. University is running so many incubation centers. Saal Hospital has their incubation center, BJ Medical has their, and other medical colleges has their own specific incubation centers. Important thing is that your professor is the first people who can guide you as a mentor. Whatever idea you have, that is, they can tell you in an academic perspective. Important is that industry is ready or not. So we can collaborate with the industry, the business will become over here. The industry people will guide you that, okay, this product can be accepted by the industry or will not be accepted by industry. After some period of time, they can accept. So the academician and the industry should be aligned when you are come up with the idea. And these both are mentor pool in your startup. Government play a very important role, because the money, easy money they can give you, providing the network to you, so you can learn. And last but not the least is the philanthropists, the people who are giving the charity and NGOs to you to give the money for that. So these are the things I have included. So main thing is there are the 4 sectors or the 4 areas when you start your idea. So normally this is a globally accepted chart. When you start your startup on a 0 day, you have an idea. The first hurdle is there. Most of the people have so much ideas coming every day, but they are not jot down, and your idea will be die. So you can idea ni bhrun hatya apne jaate જ કરી દે એટલે. So right now and very few people are writing. લખો તો જતું રહ્યું છે. So you write your idea. Cultivate your idea, talk with your mentors, talk with your friends and peers, that what are the challenges are there, take the criticism, then you can go for the grants and all these things which I have mentioned. So your idea becomes the proof of concept. Whatever in your mind you want to make something, it's not actually what you want to make, but something feasible, someone can understand, the person from the non-medical background. So that is the first hurdle, idea to proof of concept. Second hurdle comes from proof of concept to the minimal viable product. Normally we are saying technology readiness level. So in that you require the certification, validation and so much money. So for that government is either giving the grants to you, or you can get the private investor as angel investment. And last but not the least is biggest hurdle, how the market is ready for you to take your idea into the market. And that is the scalability. So for that either you can go for the accelerator programs or you can go for some investment. So it's 1,000 days of journey of your startup ecosystem. And these are the policies which I just mentioned, who are giving the grants to you. And this is the Gujarat startup ecosystem. Now I'll just start with my examples to you. It's very interestingly, you will like all these startups. So this is a building next to you. So if you have a time, just go this place. It's across the road. And आपके पैसों से बना है, 500 करोड़ use किया है. So use it. And interestingly, the people who are coming from the Mehsana, Baroda, Surat and Rajkot. Now 80 crores has been sanctioned in last month of budget by the Gujarat government, and now 4 new iHub are making. So in your own city, this kind of buildings are there, and you can go and work there. It's free of cost. You don't have to do anything, just your work on your ideas. Okay, so this is a normal startup ecosystems, how it starts from idea, the pre-incubation to the incubation and accelerator program. And now I'll just tell you some of the success story. Ortho, have you seen this kind of things, right? So normally we are doing the physiotherapy. I'll very quickly finish it off. So so any orthopedic surgeon are doing the plaster of Paris kind of things, and he's a doctor, Dr. Pankaj Kumar. He's a doctor and engineer. He done MBBS. After that, he go for engineering also, and he make this product. So there is a Stanford Bio Design India program is going on, and doctors can do these programs. So in that he cultivate his idea. make this product, and now his product is selling into the US only. US is the first market. Indian market is not accepting because normal plaster of Paris is charging in some thousand or something. This product is 20,000, 25,000. So people will not afford that. So now he is working on some of the specifically cut down the price, government subsidies and all. So he is working on this. So this much areas he is covered, and now his company is near to the 100 crores cap, and he is a doctor. Second, one of LD Engineering College student, Brainiac Healthcare Private Limited. He is a guy. He's worked for the anesthesiologist, specifically anesthetics when giving the medicine to the patient. So he's observing the excess of carbon dioxide. So how much dose they have to given based on this his device they can measure. So Maulik sir is one of the mentor. Maulik State sir is in his startup, and he is make this product, and in couple of hospitals right now they are working in the trial. Third one is the Radisson Medsol, again pills related things. So normally interesting part is that any psychological issues are there, schizophrenic or depression patient, if they are taking the medicine and you just throw it, then also that can observe over here. The sensors will sense that, giving data to the doctor as well as the person who take care of that patient. IOTA Diagnostics, this is a guy which I was talking about. The Prime Minister has invited him in his home because he is also DPIIT. Normally you want to do the blood test, so their Flavologist will take the 20 ml, 15 ml of blood if the full body checkup, full body ni service karavani ho tyare. So instead of that, this make the device specifically, it will take whatever the test you want to do, only that blood will come. So મારે ખાલી બ્લડ ગ્લુકોઝ ચેક કરાવવું છે તો મારે 1 ml જ બ્લડ આમાં આવશે. પ્લસ ઇન્ટરેસ્ટિંગ ઇઝ ધેટ મારે અત્યારે મેં બ્લડ લીધું અને મારે મોકલવું છે જમ્મુ કાશ્મીર, તો ડાયરેક્ટ હું આ પાણીની બોટલ પડી જાય એ રીતે મોકલી શકીશ. બ્લડ વિલ નોટ ક્લોટ. It will stay 48 hours inside that cap. And that is the innovation he has done. He is again the doctor and he is supported in this startup ecosystem. Last but not the least, this is my startup in 2021. આ જ જગ્યાએ બેસતો હતો, ગુજરાત યુનિવર્સિટીમાં જ હતો આ છોકરો. કનિષ્ક, he was sitting over here and he started his journey. Actually, his interesting story, Janito. So 2017 he started his business over here, and the guy next to him in 2022 એને 15 લાખ રૂપિયા આપ્યા કે તું આ સ્ટાર્ટઅપ કરે, I will just give you the 15 lakhs rupees. You can work on this project, and from that onwards 2017 to 2026 અત્યારે એની પ્રોડક્ટ માર્કેટમાં છે. પિયુષ બંસલ ઇઝ અ ઇન્વેસ્ટર ઇન હિઝ કંપની. જે કોકોલેર આપણે ઇમ્પ્લાન્ટ કરીએ છીએ એને આખી એને રિમૂવ કરી નાખી છે. વિથ ધ બોન કન્ડક્શન યુ કેન લિસન. સો ધ પર્સન ડઝન્ટ હેવ એ ઇયર કે એને બાય બર્થ ગ્રોઝ નથી થયા, they can also listen. And now Gujarat government is giving this product in the subsidies, and he started distribution in the Gujarat startup ecosystem. Last but not the least, maybe you know him, is Dr. Krishna Kishore Goel. He's a cardiologist, SGVP Maje. He was before work with the Samir Dani sir in care hospital, I forget the name. So what exactly his problem statement is, whatever medicine doctor has written, now they can prescribe by the computer, but normally if they are given by the computer also, the pharmacists are very much knowledgeable, so they are giving this kind of mistakes. And because of that, the medicine has been given with a different dose, pharmacist is giving different dose, and patient is taking the different kind of medicine or dose. The death is one of the last problem for them. So he come up with this Medisatva app where he can 3 times check. So when he's prescribed the medicine, patient will buy from the pharmacy. They can take the photograph, send it to him. His 2 pharmacists and a doctor can check, and if approved, after that they can take the medicine. So this is the solution he has given, and more than 50,000 patients right now using this app. And one more from the GCS, Gujarat Cancer GESC, Gujarat Cancer Society, GCS, sorry. So some of the students from the GCS, one of the student coming from the GCS, Parth Prince, he has given this problem statement. Normally these are the, anyone has a wax in the ENT problem. So doctor have a spatula and the light and everything they put inside the ear, but he has only 2 hands. So instead of that, he has make the suction and camera and the light in a one hand, which is make this innovation. And the second, the spatula, you can remove out whatever you want to do the procedure. If you want to put the injection, you can put it over there. He got the 10 lakhs of grant from the iHub in 2023, and currently he's applied for the Industry and Mines Department of 30 lakhs of grant. Okay, so this is one of the guy, Bharat Pay. He has given one of the 100 crores, and he's a unicorn. right? He's from Bhavnagar. No doubt he's from the not healthcare sector. And second one is the Nirmit. He's from the Nirma University. And now I want any one of you can be the unicorn from the healthcare sector, right? And definitely I'll support you for that. Thank you so much. Stop dreaming and start doing. We will support you for your venture. Thank you so much.